Ha 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 ha. Are you really trying to use another cast character aside from Hit or Goku? Ha 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 ha. You are inferior in terms of frame data.
What is up, YouTube? SSJ Palm here with another Dragon Ball Z Universe 2 discussion video, and we're going to be talking about the age-old argument, cast versus custom characters. Let's get things out of the way first and foremost. If you couldn't tell by a majority of the cast character themed content on the channel, I prefer the cast over the customs, but I'll try to stay as unbiased as possible in the discussion. Let me know those thoughts you might have in the comment section below. For many people, creating their very own Dragon Ball Z character was a huge selling point of the game. The idea of putting yourself in this amazing anime/manga universe is still a novelty concept that is being tweaked to perfection. There are a lot of things that we want as players to be able to put on our characters and make these dope things we thought of like when I was 7-year-old, man, like when I was a 7-year-old kid, I wanted to be that guy in Dragon Ball Z with like Trunks' sword, Goku's jacket, like, you know, and we almost got there with Xenoverse. There's a lot of stuff still missing though, but there are some people that don't care for custom characters. The Xenoverse franchise is the first Dragon Ball Z game in a fairly long time. Sometimes you just want to revisit these iconic characters again and again on the newest hardware or console generation available. When Xenoverse 1 rolled around, I didn't like the cast because they felt inferior in every way to custom characters, and that changed in Xenoverse 2. Instead of just having all the cast characters aside from Super Saiyan Blue Goku be usable in competitive PvP, or unusable, I should say, each character has been crafted with their own strengths and weaknesses. Of course, Goku is going to be a good character, but if an average player picks up Goku and practices him for, like, let's say, a week, and you practice with Kid Gohan since the game's release, it's almost guaranteed that your match with that character, well, with that player, won't be a blowout because of your skill with Kid Gohan. You can literally argue the same thing if the Gohan player were to play against an average player using their custom character. Now, from an elitist point of view, custom characters are toxic to longevity and enjoyability of the game. While cast characters are locked into their presets with their already established strengths and weaknesses, custom characters can literally switch to the new hot move of the month or the new broken mechanic in easy mode their way to victory. It's almost an argument that mirrors the ideology, custom characters require no skill. And I myself cannot fully agree with this one because there are definitely things you can do on a custom character that show that you have very sound fundamental knowledge of the game and its mechanics. Look at players like Kashami or Mr. Toby. Perfect examples of skilled players who just so happen to use customs, but statistics do not lie. Certain moves spike in usage when it's revealed that they can be exploited or are busted. And if you don't believe me, I'm sure you ran into someone who uses Absolute Zero, Dragon Burn, God of Destruction's Anger, Go-Go Gum, Dragon Flash Bullet, Justice Combination, and the newest flavor of the month in the last patch, Dragon Fist. This isn't to knock anyone for using those tactics. When something is good, it's in your best interest to use it until it gets nerfed or is proven ineffective. Custom characters being so flexible in terms of stats is another complaint I've seen, but again, I wouldn't say it's a valid one. Cast characters seem to be built with a lot more care this time around. They have similar achievable stats to custom characters, and there's an entire limitation mode to play where most variables are kind of smoothed out so you have a much better experience when like matchmaking. So things like frustrating super souls aren't factors, albeit skewed damage is it's debatable. The fact that customs can min-max certain stats is another complaint that we see, but numerical values alone have never been a deciding factor in who wins. It is a factor, but usually skill prioritizes over it. And it's just why two people can use a custom character race with the same build, the same preset, and fight, but the more skilled player will win 9 times out of 10. I think a lot of the custom character hate stems from the fact that we just don't see enough originality shining through. Of course, people who enjoy playing as the cast can fit the norm and just make a character with every OP move like everyone else, but it takes a challenge away from people like them. Imagine if someone like me, Tokyo Savage, Tunnel Vision, or Dissidia Stuff just decided to put every OP skill and ender we mentioned on a custom character with maxed out stats to make the damage OP and stupid. I guarantee you every person who ran into us would not have a good time. And eventually we ourselves would lose interest in the game because it would be a little bit too easy for us. Cast characters come pre-built with their strengths and weaknesses, and it's up to you as a player to kind of be persistent and build up their skills with that character and deal with all their flaws and all to use that character at their best. It's why I use custom characters, well no, not customs, no. It's why I use cast characters a majority of the time because I already know how to optimize combos, and if I stick to using OP stupid stuff, well not stupid, again I'll be unbiased, if I stick to using OP or like things that I know are guaranteed to work, the game is going to be me using the same 3 or 4 moves every game, and that wouldn't be enjoyable to watch. Like you wouldn't learn too much from me as a teacher or like a mentor or someone on a game like this where I'm just telling you like just use these 3 moves, nothing else in the game is worth it. Like when I pick up someone like say Kid Buu, I have to learn to use Kid Buu and all his stuff like that. So I see why people who play the cast kind of attack custom character players, but I don't think that it's right to attack anyone. I definitely understand both sides of the argument, and I don't have a side that I agree with 100%. It's a game that you yourself paid for. You should be able to play it and experience it in any way you want to experience it. There's no need to bash someone who has a different ideology than yours. And this is, of course, a discussion video, so I'll definitely be checking the comments below. What are your thoughts? Do you prefer cast or custom characters? Did having to replay the story mode again turn you off from using custom characters? Turn you off from English? Like, did having to replay the entire story mode again turn you off from using custom characters like it did to me? Or what's on your mind? No need to be toxic, we're having a civil discussion here. Be sure to check out Kashami's channel in the description for what I believe is some nice original custom character gameplay if you haven't, and let him know that SSJ Apom has sent you. And I'll be seeing you in the very next video. We probably won't be doing too many discussion videos like this, but you know, it's a thing. Alright guys. Why can I never just get like a good outro? I'm gonna Jim. Anytime I'm fucking up, just slide like a stop sign on the screen or something, man. And just or you can slide like Filthy Frank. It's just telling me enough is enough. You need to stop.